The woman pointed her finger at the ground. Far away in Korea, a monster did the same action. Then the woman opened her hands, signaling the crowd to leave. She then wrote Korean on the ground, promising not to harm them. Only then did people realize the monster had no evil intentions. However, at night, a mechanical beast suddenly rushed into the city, destroying buildings everywhere. The woman immediately recognized that monster was her boyfriend. She hurriedly drove to the park, begging him to stop the destruction. But the man, wanting attention, insisted on flattening all of Korea. The woman grew furious and slapped him across the face. At the same time, the Korean monster slapped the mech as well. The two then fought fiercely, but she was no match. Soon she was knocked to the ground and trampled under his feet. It turned out when they were kids, both carried their handmade crafts home. A gust of wind blew the girl's work into the park. The boy followed quickly. The girl thought he was helping her get it back, but the boy put her work on the ground and stomped on it again and again. The girl was angry. The next second, a bolt of lightning struck the girl and the boy as well. They fainted on the ground, forming a mysterious link with the monsters nearby. Back home, the woman was filled with anger, looking at the map on the wall. Suddenly, she came up with a bold idea. The next day, the man kept controlling the mech to wreak havoc in Korea. Just as he was about to step on a child, the earth shook. He was shocked to see a 100-meter beast walking slowly toward him. Terrified, he turned to run, but the woman would not let him go so easily. She immediately controlled the monster, grabbed the man in her hand, and lifted him high in the air. It turned out, she knew she could not defeat him directly, so she flew to Korea, summoned the monster overnight to America. At that moment, the mech in Korea floated up as well. Looking at her frightened boyfriend, she hesitated for a moment. She opened her mouth, pretending to eat her boyfriend. The boyfriend regretted and begged for mercy, but the next second, he began to scold the woman. The woman felt relieved. Then, in the terrified eyes of the crowd, she swung her hand, throwing the man far away. The mech flew with him into the distance. Seeing this, the Korean people cheered in the streets. The woman finally defeated her boyfriend. So the question is, would you want an obedient monster?